You know what? I've been on the road for multiple days now, including our live show in Philly, and I'm on fumes right now. I'm just just got back. So your jokes are gonna have to be funnier to really get in there.
Hello, everyone. This is JVL here with my best friend, Sarah Longwell, publisher of the Bulwark. Sarah.
JVL.
So you probably thought that Kristi Noem had been through the worst of it. With the, look at how tough I am because I murdered my dog.
Yeah.
Not quite.
No? What else is there?
New story. An independent paper in Dakota, the Dakota Scout, has been going through her book, and she also claims that she met with Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea.
Like as a positive? Because she meets with world.
Let me read to you the passage.
Okay.
She says she met with him when she was a member of the House Armed Services Committee. Through my tenure on the House Armed Service Committee, I had the chance to travel to many countries to meet with world leaders. I remember when I met with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. I'm sure he underestimated me, having no clue about my experience staring down little tyrants. I'd been a children's pastor after all. Dealing with foreign leaders takes resolve, preparation, and determination. My experiences on those many foreign trips made me a better member of Congress and a stronger governor. It allowed me to hone my deal-making skills, which play a crucial role in leadership. So here she is, staring down Kim Jong-un and making good decisions and negotiating deals. And when asked by the Scout, the reporters from the Scout, did this happen? Because it seems impossible. She says that she met with him in 2014. Kim Jong-un did not leave the country for the first time until 2018. He didn't leave North Korea until 2018.
Did she go to North Korea?
No, there are no records of any meetings in any way. And when asked by it, the quote from Noem's office is, "She does not discuss her meetings with foreign leaders."
Oh.
So it isn't just that she says, "I met with Kim Jong-un," and she's wrong about that, because that's a thing that you shouldn't be wrong about, right? It's not like,
when you say you're wrong, it's not like oops. Who are you confusing that meeting with?
It's not like saying, I met with the city planning commissioner of Springfield, Ohio, but it was actually the city planning commissioner of Springfield, Indiana, right? That you'd be like, okay, well, like it's just some. This is a major world figure, one of the last true dictators on the planet, of a nuclear power, really bad guy, kind of a big deal, and she's like, not only did I meet him, he underestimated me. And I stared him down and learned how to negotiate deals from the way I dealt with him. Yeehaw!
VP auditions
Not going
have
so
been
well.
going poorly for folks. It seems to be blowing up a lot of people on the launch pad.
There's one more.
Okay.
She also says that she canceled a meeting with the president of France, Emmanuel Macron.
What is that?
So she says that she was in France, and I'm trying to find the exact, and she says she was scheduled to meet with him, but then he said some very pro-Hamas things.
Macron did?
Macron did, and so she canceled her meeting with him because she doesn't take that sort of bullshit. Because she's tough, and she learned from staring down Kim Jong-un. She learned how to deal with guys like Macron. There is no record of her being scheduled to meet Macron. And the closest thing that the reporters of the Scout can figure out from trying to reconstruct travel schedules and itineraries and stuff is that she might have been scheduled to attend a conference at which Macron was going to speak at some point. And she has turned her, I skipped going to this conference, into, oh, I showed him the back of my hand. He can take that pro-Hamas content elsewhere, Mr. Froggy Frog. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm a tough old gal. Between this, the dentistry stuff, the insane plastic surgery, I'm at the point
Corey
where forget
Lewandowski.
VP, Corey Lewandowski. I don't even understand how she got elected governor of, which Dakota is it? South, yes.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the civilized one?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's amazing.
Isn't Burgum North Dakota?
North Dakota, yeah. Burgum is the real wilderness Dakota.
Do you know
I've
he's
heard-
Bill's VP? Like, he thinks that it's going to be Burgum.
Yeah, could be. I have a good friend from South Dakota, and the way that he used to look down his nose at North Dakota was basically the way people from Williamsburg's, the Williamsburg section in Brooklyn would look down at Jersey. Like that's how like, ugh, North Dakota. So tell me what you think about Kristi Noem. How does something like this happen?
Well, there's a couple things that are interesting to me about how she's trying to frame herself as tough, to the point of clearly lying about the dictators and, it sounds like, telling the truth about shooting the dog. This goes, I'm just going to go back to the focus groups. Nikki Haley allowed during this primary cycle for us to ask a lot of these Republican voters about voting for a woman. And I was genuinely surprised by how many people said that they didn't think women were tough enough, especially to deal with world leaders. And sometimes people said like very stupid things like, what if she's on her period? How can you trust her with the nuclear codes? That was a guy. But for the most part, it was like lots of women said this, is that they were just worried about them being tough enough or world leaders taking them seriously. And so it feels like this is a thing that they know about their own voters, that Gnome knows. And it feels like this was obviously constructed to kind of lean into this, that no, I am tough. No, I meet with world leaders. World leaders fear me. So it seems like she's trying to, they understand their own voters and the liability that having a female anatomy comes, like what it presents for women who want
Ovaries,
to be leaders
big
in the
problem.
party. Ovaries, that's right.
Big problem.
So that's what I think is
Doesn't this kind
happening
of prove
here.
their point, though? I guess. I mean, that she thinks the way to get tough is to like do this sort of thing. Like that's what people
is
who
that
aren't
so
actually tough
crazy?
would do.
Donald Trump has a gold toilet and wears makeup, and like it is so weird that the tough thing, like he's never had a callus on his hand. He dodged the draft because of bone spurs. Like this is on the right, there's a really dysfunctional view of strength to begin with. And so it doesn't sort of surprise me that her read on this was like performative,
Toxicity.
silly,
Well,
toxic
they view
strength
toxicity
coding.
as strength.
Right.
This is doing bad things means you're strong, because I guess it means you're strong enough to say, I don't have to be a good person the way everybody else says you do.
Right.
That's
Like,
how the right tends to code strength right now. It's a
Take
weird
your
ass
rules
thing,
about
isn't it?
shooting dogs in the face and shove them, guys.
It's so weird. Hey Sarah, there's more show.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Are we still talking? We have more
Yeah,
talking?
we're still talking. The talking goes on, but that's only for the people who are inside the Velvet Rope, the Bulwark Plus members.
Oh, they got to subscribe.
Yeah, tell them to subscribe. Tell the
You should
people, Sarah.
subscribe, guys. Why wouldn't and you subscribe. You get all kinds of things. You get some extra me and JVL. You get some extra me and George Conway. You get JVL's Triad. It's one of the best things the Bulwark offers. I read it at least once or twice a week.
Yes. Go and subscribe. We'd love to have you.